Guys, welcome to Present Day Podcast. This is the very first episode. This is like the very first recording of this podcast. I'll first no. Okay.
My podcast.
We're going to talk about a little bit of ourselves. You have to listen to someone. At least you have a little bit of information. My name is Peter Magala. I'm Ugandan. I was born in Uganda. I come from a family of 13. I'm the second born.
Wow.
I'm the second born. I'm the first boy. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm a businessman. That's my occupation also. So, bro,
Yep.
you could give a little bit of information about yourself also.
Yeah, Matthias Waswa. I was born in a family of many. I mean, I can't remember. Yeah.
Really, you don't know your siblings?
No, I don't know all of them, but all I know there are many.
There are many, like 15, 20, 30, 100.
No, 100 could be a little much, but I think it's around 20 something. Yeah.
20
plus. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's an extended family, so.
Well, 20 is a lot.
Yeah, so
I thought 13 was a lot, but 20, oh my goodness.
Well, I'm not sure, so it could be less or more. Yeah.
Okay, let's take 20 as an average.
Yeah, so I was born in a family of, let's say, 20, less or more. Yeah, I'm a Ugandan as well, and we're happy to be here.
You're Ugandan. You said you're Matthias?
Waswa.
Matthias Waswa?
Yes.
How about this name I'm always seeing on your socials?
That's my culture name.
Culture name?
Yeah, it's hard to pronounce. That's why I don't usually mention it.
Okay. So, but you're going to plug your socials. So, people are going to be wondering, are we following the right Matthias or... Okay, but it's okay.
We'll pin it on the screen.
Okay. So you said you're from a family of 20. So what do you do? What's your occupation? What do you do to earn a living?
Right now, I work in F&B.
Food and beverages.
Yes.
You're a chef.
I can say
a chef.
A commie chef, not like a full-time chef, but I'm a commie chef. I could say that. Yeah.
Okay. But let me ask you something. Do you like in your family? Are you all foodies, or it's just something you caught up with in life to survive?
I actually hated cooking. I hate everything about like house chores and everything, but I think I just found myself in the industry.
You could get cancelled for that, so you should mind what you put out.
Yeah, man. So I don't really like cooking that much, but somehow someone like led me into that life. It's a woman. She's from the Philippines. She's a good friend. She led me there. So she told me it doesn't matter what you do. It's about what you get from what you do. So I began like that, simply like we were cooking simple first American foods like fries, burgers, stuff like that, and then I continued in this career. And right now we're doing Arabic cuisines.
Arabic cuisines. Oh my goodness. I really don't. I have no idea about food.
Yeah.
I just eat food. I just like good food. It's okay. I like good food. I like good food. I have no idea about cuisines and all that. Though we had an idea from the first place we used to work about cuisines. You could see those things on the reports. Remember?
Yeah.
You could see those porcelain cups, those porcelain plates about cuisines, Italian cuisines.
Yeah.
On the adverts, on the thumbnails.
Yeah.
But I'm not really into that. As long as it's good food, I'll eat that food. Okay, so where did we meet, by the way?
We met in Uganda.
We met in Uganda at
at the agency.
At the agency
that we were working with to get here in Dubai. So we met there. It was our first day to meet. We met actually on the same day we had a flight that night. Yeah, it was a bit scary. It was a bit, I can't say scary, and it was like kind of intense because we weren't sure we were gonna make it.
I was very anxious.
It was
night.
very.
You know, I had a lot of questions. I had a lot of questions in my head that night. I almost cancelled my plans to come. I had like 1,000 questions.
Like what?
I was questioning myself. Am I taking the right decision?
Well, once you apply for it and then it comes around, what do you expect? Maybe it was the right decision at the time, you know. Yeah, I was sure I was leaving because I was only afraid of one thing: the Ugandan immigration.
That's it.
Nothing more.
I was actually not worried about the Ugandan immigration.
I was more worried about the Ugandan immigration because I had stories of being rejected and stuff. So it was my only worry. But anything else, oh my God, I left it in God's hands.
But they fixed the airport. They fixed the airport.
Well, we hope so.
They did. From the reports of people who have been traveling lately, you could tell the airport is much better now. Yeah, we met that night. We came to this country, and here we are after 5 years doing this, having conversations, and we thought maybe we could share this conversation with the public. They could maybe relate to it. Maybe, you never know.
We could call them conversations.
It's a conversation. It is a conversation
in a session.
There are sessions in
a conversation.
In a conversations. Let's take that. So that's the bit of our intro. So if you come across this video on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, please click that follow button, like, share, and also comment. We would love to hear from you guys. If you have any dilemmas, if you have any ideas, if you have any topics we could talk about. If you want to be on part of this podcast, we could also invite you. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it.
A conversation.
Yeah. Thank you. Peace.
Yes.
Good. Yeah. Hi guys. Welcome to the very first episode of Present Day Podcast.
Proceeding to our topic today. We would like to discuss about fundamentals.
Why are you going straight to that topic, bro? First, how are you feeling? Are you good? Are you good? Like, how are you?
I'm good. I'm well. Been well.
You know, most people that say when you ask someone, they say I'm good, I'm well. They're totally that different of that.
No, I'm totally well.
You're good.
Extremely good.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm mad at you, like seriously.
Oh.
Very mad at you. But anyway, we have to do this thing. So, what's our topic today?
Fundamentals of relationships.
Fundamental core values of relationship. Not fundamentals of relationship.
Same thing.
What's a relationship? If someone says a relationship, or if you hear a word a relationship, how would you define it?
A friendship.
It's okay.
A friendship. Oh no, it's I could say an understanding. No. A relationship. I really have no idea, but
well, a relationship is like a mutual agreement between two or more parties.
An agreement sounds like politics.
Yeah, it's still a relationship. Whichever. I am a friend to you, right?
Yeah, that's a
relationship. Why are we friends? We are in a friendly relationship. But it's a mutual agreement where you find mutual values. mutual things that you guys are connected to, and you form a relationship. Can you be in a relationship with someone whom you have no connection with at any point?
Yeah, I may be, but it depends on what I do get from him or her.
Thank you. That thing that you get from him is the mutual interest that forms the relationship.
All right.
Yeah, that's the, I think.
So we're discussing core values
Mm,
of a relationship.
fundamental core values of relationship.
Okay. So
Yeah.
just to enlighten you more, these
Mm.
relationships are not just emotional or intimate relationships. It could be a relationship between you and your workmates. It could be a relationship between you and your boss, your friends, your mother, your family, your in-laws, whoever, whatever kind of relationship it is. What leads it to be there? Like what keeps it so strong? What keeps it very important? It's what we're discussing today.
Yeah, I think if you look at it, everything revolves around relationship. It depends. It depends on the person, but everything revolves around a relation. Anything revolves around a relationship. If you look at it, from when you are birthed, you had to connect with your mom. You had to connect with your siblings. You had to connect with your.
I think a relationship with mom is just automatic, like it's God given.
It's God given, but do you know that there are moms or there are children that hate their moms, their mothers? You get the point?
Yeah,
like someone can give birth to a child, and they don't like that child because they didn't want to have the child. There won't be any good relationship there.
yeah,
You get the point?
yeah,
Yeah. So it starts from home. It starts from when you've given birth. You have to connect. Siblings fight.
yeah. Oh, but
Children
there are
fight.
no people with better relationships like siblings. They fight, they
Oh my
argue, they
goodness.
hit each other. But their siblings, they end up loving each other at the end of the day.
Well, that's maybe that's your own view. I have a very different experience.
Yeah, tell us, tell us.
No. We shall go there another time. But I think a relationship, everything revolves around relationships, because if I didn't have a friendly relationship with you, I wouldn't be here right now. If I didn't have, if I didn't come into a relationship with my boss, a work relationship, form and create, and for example, if you're signing an agreement or a contract, you find those points that you agree with your contractor or anyone, and then you form a work relationship. I think everything revolves around that. Revolves around that. You go to school. You have to connect with your teachers. You have to connect with your fellow students. You know, they used to put us into groups, study groups, and you could form relationships from there. You get the point. So, but what we want to look at today is what are your values? What do you consider if you're to have a relationship with anyone? Maybe let's say your friend, let's say your workmates, let's say your a partner, a God. We have how many religions do we have?
We
So
have
many,
a lot.
a lot, but
Yeah.
someone relates to what they think they connect to. You get the point?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm friends with almost anyone from any religion. I actually don't care where you come from, what you believe in. I don't care about your ethnicity or anything, provided we have these values. Personally, I prefer someone like, I don't care if it is an intimate or just a friendly relationship, but I prefer someone with mutual respect. If I respect you, I expect the same level of respect back. I don't expect you to return 30% when I give 50. I respect you 100%, you respect me 100%. That's it for me. It doesn't matter if you are like my in-law, my boss, or whatever. I'll quit that job if you don't respect me the same way. I'll know my level as you could be my boss, but I'll expect some level of respect. in return. That's one for me. It's the respect.
The respect.
Yes.
In regards to the respect, I think it's one of the most valuable values or fundamental values. I think it's the groundbreaking, because if you do not respect the other party, then I don't think there could be any kind of connection. It starts with respect. You get, when you're growing up, you first say, "Good morning, mom. Mom, can I get this?" Blah blah blah. You learn how to greet your mom. You learn how to to respect your father. Then you're introduced to in quotes, the God you worship in the house, right? And then you're taught how to respect the culture. You're told how to respect your elders. I think it starts with respect in any kind of relationship.
I don't think it starts with respect. I
Mm.
think it starts with communication. How you communicate with this person, whether it's your mom, your teacher, your boss, your friends, your workmates. I think it starts with how you communicate. Let's say when we met in the very first day, like how we communicated. Like I was on the phone, and then I was like, I think I remember I was listening to some WhatsApp audios, and they were funny, and then we started making fun out of it, and then we began chatting. By then we didn't respect each
Actually,
other.
I don't remember that, but it's okay.
Yeah. So we made fun out of it, and then we began talking like we were just like talking as same people traveling together on the very first day, because we didn't know where we could end up. We were just people traveling together, like heading to the same destination. That's how it began. So it begins with how you speak to people, like how do they speak to you back.
I agree. I agree with you on that.
When
actually. Starts with communication.
This communication continues, and then later on you find, like, as you speak to this person or family or mother or whatever, you find that you actually have similar values, you have somehow similar intentions or whatever, and then at the end of the day you'll be like, oh my god, you choose your friends unknowingly through this communication. You keep talking and you'll be like, I love this, I love planes. He says, I love planes. I love traveling. He says, I love traveling. Oh my god, I hate pizzas. And then he'll be like, I hate pizzas. So this communication keeps going on, and then you choose your friends unknowingly. You don't just wake up and be like, he's gonna be my friend, he's gonna be my friend or whatever. No. So I think it begins with communication, even with your mom, your parents, or with your teachers. If your teacher communicates very well with you, and then you'll find that he will be a good teacher to you, and then you'll be like friends. You will love them more than the other teachers who don't communicate well with you. So I think it starts with communication, and then you begin to respect these people just because you have the same intentions, or like you have these mutual intentions or whatever, and then it ends up with trust, I guess.
So it's first, so according to your view, it starts with communication, then respect, and then it ends with trust. I think I 100% agree with you on that, because you guys have to first communicate in the same language.
Exactly.
You have to be comfortable communicating with each other. If there's no communication, there's no relationship.
There won't be any
relationship. If you go into a new, let's say you fly into a new country, and then you cannot read the signs, the directions, it's a totally different language which you cannot understand. There's no way you will make friends in that country without first learning the language. The friends you first make are those interpreters that interpret for you.
Absolutely.
Before you even try to connect with other people or the locals of that particular country. I agree with you on that. Well, I think respect is not the first thing, but it's communication.
Yeah.
Communication, then respect comes second,
Yeah.
which is very, very, very crucial
Right.
also,
Yeah.
and then trust.
And then trust.
Yeah, but I have this thing. It's loyalty.
Loyalty.
Loyalty. What's your
Yeah.
view on loyalty?
Yeah. So I think loyalty is the
Yeah.
end of it. Is the end of the relationship.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because like, if we communicate very well, we become friends, or
Yeah.
we become partners, or workmates, or whatever. We communicate very well. We respect each other, and then we trust each other. So if I trust you, I'll be loyal to you. I'll be like, you won't be my king or whatever, like that kind of royalty. No, but I'll be loyal to you. I'll be like, you know what? If Peter asks me this, I'll answer him with the truth. I won't lie to him, you know. So if I respect you, we communicate very well, and I trust you, I'll answer to you whether it's right or wrong. I'll give you the truth of it. That's royalty. So I think royalty is the end of the relationship. If even in like intimate relationships, if people are communicating very well, we love each other, we communicate, we respect each other, and then we trust each other, we'll be loyal to each other.
But
I think that's the very end of the relationship.
But I have a different view on trust and loyalty.
Okay.
For example, there are people you trust them, but you don't trust them 100%, though they are your friends.
Yeah.
You really, really love them as your friends,
Yeah.
but you cannot trust them with some things.
Yeah.
You cannot trust them with something because for maybe the space. For example, I had who is it? Some dude on the Jay Shetty, he's called Jay Shetty.
Yeah, the Indian
He
guy.
said, he said, was it Jay Shetty or was it Steve Harvey? One of the two. He said after 90 days of no communication or without seeing someone, let it be your friends, let it be your family, there's a gradual change in your lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get the point?
Absolutely.
Because you do not know that person the way you knew him before that time.
Yeah.
So I think trust and loyalty has a limit, but the communication and respect has no limit. For example, if let's say I spend 90 days, 3 months from now, I don't see you again. You won't actually know exactly what I'm going through. You don't know where my mindset is at, my mental health and my mindset is at that time. You do not know exactly what's going on. I could have become a thief or a murderer or anything.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
So you cannot trust me with some things. Maybe you can't trust me with your address.
Yeah, but even in relationships, I mean, even in friendships, just friendships, even at workplaces, all these four values we've spoke about, they have levels. So I'll begin with, let's say, a relationship. I mean, a friendship. Let's say we are friends. We communicate very well, yes, and then I respect you. We have friends that we respect 100%. We have friends we respect, like, let's say 50%, and we have friends that we don't even respect, like, to 25%. We just know that that's so and so. That's a kind of high friend.
Yeah.
Just hi. You don't offer anything. We just say hi. What's up? That's it. Nothing.
He's a real friend.
Yeah. So this respect and communication, it continues. So if I give you 50% respect, don't expect me to trust you 100%. I respect you 50%. My trust will be 50. And my loyalty to you is as well 50.
Sure.
It might be even lower.
Yeah,
it might be even lower.
Yeah, so. As someone also said, loyalty has an expiry date.
Yeah, of course.
You have to you could be loyal to someone for a certain period of time, but if they're not shifting with your level of energy, you also don't downgrade your loyalty to them.
Absolutely. That's why we begin with communication in a relationship. So the communication grows better and better. The respect and loyalty and trust grows as well.
Yeah.
But it diminishes. The same thing goes to the others. Respect. We don't communicate very well. I'll begin to not respect you as much as I used to.
Yeah.
I'll begin not to trust you as much as I used to.
Yeah, I hear you on that, and I also think that it depends on the kind of relationship, because on one of the in all those core values I know there are so many, but
Mhm.
let's say those that we feel are the very 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 important values. I think they also vary depending on the type of relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's your
Absolutely.
but the only thing I think it they don't vary, they all have to be 100%, is with your relationship with your God
Yeah,
or
yeah.
your religion,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
say.
You have because
With that, it has to be
it
100%.
has to be a
Yeah,
hundred
because
percent.
you're giving your whole self to your God. But
Absolutely.
with others, let's say your work relationship with your boss, with your colleagues at work, in the and let's say with your friends, with your partner. How about with your partner? Do
W-
you give 100%, or you give a certain amount of percentage?
Well,
Yeah,
depends on the level we are. Are we like girlfriend, boyfriend, or are we like married?
yeah. Also, yeah, that's true.
So, we are boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, it will be the level you give is the level I return. The level I give, you don't meet it. You don't meet up to me. We're done.
Was I
If I respect you
was I
100%, and then you be like 50, you don't trust me, and then I try to be open. I try to
uh,
talk about it, try to communicate about it, and then you're not like giving it a thought or considering it, then I don't think it's a good relationship. Then I'll quit.
I think I was speaking to you the other day. Was I speaking to you? Maybe I was speaking. I think I was speaking to you because we were speaking about the same thing. You said if I'm not giving out 100 in the courtship
Yeah.
or in the talking,
Yeah, in the
the relationship, if I'm
communication, in
not
the
giving 100,
relationship,
how do you expect me to consider you for a
marriage.
more important thing without that?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you're changing your view right now.
No,
Why
no,
have you
listen,
changed?
listen. No, I didn't change my view. Listen,
Yeah,
we are boyfriend and girlfriend.
yeah,
I respect you 100%.
yeah,
I trust you 100%. I get like I'm totally open book with you 100%. And then it, you, the girlfriend or the boyfriend, you don't return the same kind of trust and respect. I'll try to communicate with you to show you that I'm giving this.
yeah.
If you're ready to move up to me, I mean to move up together with me, then it should be this. You were saying you cannot trust or give like full 100% when you're just still in courtship, right? That was your point, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. If you can't give me 100% in courtship, I understand it. I may understand it, but here's the problem: how do you expect me to trust you or marry you if I cannot even trust you in courtship?
well, I really thought I didn't think about it. I've just thought it about now. I think uh, if you're giving me 100, I'll give you 100. If you're not giving 100, I'll give you the
So you're
percentage you're
changing
giving.
your
Yeah, I'm changing it because now I can see it.
yeah.
But also, okay, let's leave that at that to that. How about your parents?
With
Or your
parents.
okay, not the family, but your, let's say your parents, because with family you it could vary. Do you know you can have siblings you're not friends with?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but how about your parents? Can you communicate 100% to them? Trust them. Oh, the respect has to be 100%. I think that there's no
Well, it
debate
begins
about.
with the communication too, like like we were discussing. Begins with the communication. To me, in my opinion, it begins with the communication. You know, there are parents who are like who deserve it, and there are those who like you would say they would deserve it, but they don't deserve it. I mean, they don't work for it, or they deserve it as a parent, but they don't deserve it as a dad. There's a difference between being a father, and there's a difference between being a father and a dad. So
Yeah,
a father is just like giving birth to a baby, and then that's it. That's a father. You're the father of the children.
you're the biological father of
Uh,
the child,
yeah, but
but
there's
taking the responsibilities of being
being
a
a
father.
dad. Being a dad,
Yeah,
let's call it that.
yeah,
Being a dad is a totally different scenario. So,
yeah. You get you.
being a dad is like this love, the time, the unconditional love you give to your children, the time, the everything you spend on them, you spend time with them, the quality memories and everything. This is being a dad then. You understand? This is being a dad. So with communication, it goes back to parents and everything. So to me, I think the parents sometimes they deserve it, and there are those who should work for it. If you're just a father, you're not a dad, you don't deserve 100%.
100% respect?
No, you don't deserve it if you're just a father. In my opinion, if you're a father and a dad, you deserve it. Absolutely, you deserve 120%.
Yeah. In my own view is with respect, I'll respect you 100%, but I won't trust you. I won't be loyal to you. I won't communicate 100. But with respect, I would say you're my dad. I respect you, but I won't tell you this. I won't give you this. You get the point? With respect, I'll give you my whole 100%. Whether you respect me back or not, you're my parent. You're my mother.
Yeah, I'll respect you.
Father.
I'll respect you.
Yeah.
I won't insult you or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll not be like, oh my god, that. No,
that's communication actually.
No, man.
Yeah.
The thing is, with me, like, we don't communicate very well. We don't do this and that. You're not being a dad. I'll return whatever you give. I mean,
what he gives you, I don't think. Okay, we can agree to disagree.
I want you to be a dad,
but
that's
listen,
it for me.
With respect, I would respect you as my father, because you let me live, but I wouldn't communicate with you 100%. I wouldn't trust you 100%.
But I don't think you can respect someone 100% and then not trust them 100%. It doesn't work like that.
What is respect? Let's look at that. What is respect?
Respect with me, I think respect is oh my god, I'm looking for the very suitable words for respect because this is like respect is like this I think it is this level. Oh my god, I'm looking for the very suitable words for respect, but oh my god, give me your idea of respect.
I think I don't want to give a Wikipedia definition, but in my own view, I would say respect is not insulting or not demeaning the value of someone. You get the point?
That's a better definition of it. So let's say like respect is the value of someone to you.
Listen, let me first finish.
Okay.
The value of someone. For example, what can I say? For example, you. I could not communicate with you 100%. I could not trust you or be loyal to you 100%. But I wouldn't insult you. I wouldn't do something to demean you, to make you feel, you're unworthy or anything like that.
Okay.
You get the point?
Yeah, I get the point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I could respect you 100%. That you're my father. That's it.
Yeah, but
when I come to see you, when I'm talking about you, I'll say respecting someone is also, let's say you're in an environment whereby you wouldn't talk ill about that person.
Yeah.
You get the point? You just say, I know he's doing wrong, but
he's the father.
He's the father. That's it. You just leave it at that.
Yeah. So it's the.
But
I think
with
respect
other
is
things,
how you value someone. I think that's the proper definition of respect. How you value someone.
How you value someone, but there are people that are disguised as low value people, but in actual sense they are high value people. You get the point? Like you could see someone, for example, you see these kids on the all over the YouTube and the socials. You find someone, a homeless man, asking for help. He's of high value, but he's disguised as someone who is of no value. But in one in all, let's say, 1 million people that have passed by him, someone will just help him out with that.
Yeah,
that's someone who doesn't demean someone.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Before we get to the homeless person. I mean,
That
and
that was
about
just an
important.
example.
This is respect is like that. What you're talking about is like being humanity. So my going back to respect, for me, why I say it's the how you value someone. Like, if I value you like 100%, I'm like, you know what, Peter is worth it. When I call Peter to do this, he will do it. When I call Peter and tell him the truth, or when I ask him the truth, he will tell me the truth. So I value Peter 100% because I trust that he will give me 100% truth, or he will tell me anything I need to know, or he will answer, or he will do whatever I ask him to do. That is 100% value of Peter to me. So I respect him 100% back because I know Peter, he will do that, or he will answer that, or he will, he will say this and that. So I respect Peter 100%. But with the other people, let's say in my relationship, there are relationships like intimate relationships, let's say boyfriend and girlfriend, or man and wife, and they don't respect each other 100%.
Yeah.
And that begins with communication, back where we started from. You don't communicate very well, we don't agree on stuff, we cannot talk about stuff, so we don't communicate. I won't respect you 100% because like we cannot even talk about it. So how do you expect to earn my respect?
Okay, let me give you another. It's just a scenario about that, about respect and value and all. Would you mean you wouldn't respect someone you feel you're of more high value than they are?
No, that's different. When someone, I don't think there are people of high value and there are people of low value, but that's according to you,
According to your own perception.
to your own perspective. So to me, like, I respect all the people. If I just met you, like today we just met, I'll be like, hi, what's up, I'm Peter, I'm Matthias, that's it. So I respect you as a person already. By greeting you, I already respect you as a person. Even if I don't know you, even if I don't greet you, I respect you already because I don't even know anything about you. So I respect you already. So this respect is already at 100%. It only diminishes when I know your value to me or what you do to me. You understand?
Yeah.
So it diminishes or even increases according to how we continue with this conversation or with this relationship we've already begun. So I met you today, it's 100%.
Yeah.
You speak to me negatively, it grows, it tarnishes.
Yeah.
You speak to me like with positivity, we talk about stuff like that, and then we continue to communicate very well. The respect grows more.
Yeah, I agree.
So when I just
with that,
met you in the very first place, in the very first time, my respect for you is 100%. So it only tarnishes with how we communicate, with how we go further with this communication.
Okay, so you could also say your respect could go down to zero.
Absolutely. It could go to negative.
To negatives, really?
Yes, yeah. It could go there.
If it goes to negative, then that means you could fuck that person up. If you meet them somewhere.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't like hating people, but
that's hate, actually.
But I don't like hating people, but if you do it, I'll hate you. But that's the thing with me. I'll hate you today, tomorrow, and the other day, but with time I'll forgive. You know why I forgive? Because I'll forgive and then I'll try to forget it. I'll try to give space for us to start again. That is if you're down for it. But if at all you're not, I'll still forgive. You know why? Because I don't want to keep the hate within me. And they say forgiveness is for you because you're angry at person.
It's not for the other person.
Absolutely. You keep the anger within you, not into the other person. So I'll forgive and create room for a new beginning. That is if you're down for it.
Even the Bible says you should first forgive before you ask for forgiveness from our Father.
Yeah. See? So you forgive before you ask for forgiveness. So
you mean if you do not, that if you don't respect other people, then that means even God won't respect your prayer. Let's not go there.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I guess this brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you for listening and watching. Yeah, we sign out. We need to plug our socials.
Yeah,
So
sure,
go
sure,
ahead
sure.
and plug our socials.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can listen to this podcast on
Yeah.
iHeart. You can listen to Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and you can as well subscribe and also tag us or comment, like, share on our social medias. It's the same name, Present Day Podcast. I'll tag the links below, and
Yeah.
then we'll be back.
We'll be
Thank
back.
you.
Thank you. See you next time.